Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another review. Today I'm talking about Winner Takes All, written by D.A. Young. This book is about V and Grant. Their story, we already know from the previous book in the Kismet Cove series that they had a rough beginning then, right? So this book started out in the past, and it started out with a young Grant and a young V, and how they met, how their love grew, and how her father played a role in their breaking up, and the hurt, and so much betrayal, so much like misguided trust, backstabbing, hurt. Her father was really a jerk in this book. Like, he was a jerk to 100%. Like, he was a horrible person, and he just made their life a living hell, a living hell. And then after that, you have that she had family that didn't want to get in contact with her, didn't want nothing to do with her because of her dad. And then fast forward now, 16 years later, Grant's now big man. He's like alpha male. He has his money, he has his power, and he's going to use it to his advantage to get the revenge on V and her dad, and all the people that was in their way when they were trying to get together. So Grant went for the ultimate revenge, and he took everybody down. Everybody. But in the back of his mind, he still loved V. He still cared for her. He still did what he wanted to do for V. Right? So all that being said, everything was just like so raw, so intense, so like, oh, I read when D.A. Young put on Facebook, she's saying that sometimes being alone with these characters like put her emotions in a turmoil. But I could really see that, because the pain and the hurt that these two had towards each other, or like against each other, was like so raw and so emotional. It was like you felt bad for them, like you want to comfort them, but then you know that they need some kind of closure because they've been through so much. So I really don't know what this book was going to be like, to tell you the truth. Like, I was just hoping, and it did not disappoint. As usual, D.A. Young never ever disappoints. This book was everything. You get to see the old Kismet crew again, and you get to see Darby, and, well, not see physically, but read. You get to read about Darby, Graham, Jack. Casey's name was called a few times. Elsa, you get to see her. You get to hear about Georgie. Like, all of D.A. Young 3 series that she has out, the Obsession series, the Kismet Cove series, and the Braymore series, they all combine together, and all stories are clashing now. Like, this book is like getting really good, because now everyone is coming together and everybody's protecting each other. And like, it was just so good, because I don't even think in this book that Grant and Isaiah know that they both knew Graham. I don't think they even realized it. I don't think she even revealed it to them either. But it was so good, because they were like using him for different things in the book, and none of them really knew. You know what I mean? And what else? Casey. I figure if Grant knows Darby and Jack, he knows of Casey. But then Casey was introduced to V through Ella, because Ella knows them. So, it was so much going on. Overall, this book was so good. So, there's a lot of turmoil in this book because of Tillman, and he was very evil. Like, he caused a lot of pain, as I told you before. However, towards the end of the book, Colonel Atkins. I don't know if you guys remember Colonel Atkins. Do you guys remember Colonel Atkins? Colonel Atkins was mentioned in the end of the Braymore books, the last book in Braymore series, which is Graham's book. You remember him? Okay. If you remember that part of it, remember now, he's a good guy in this book. Yeah. I'm not having that. Because also, if you remember in the previous book, in the Kismet Cove series, D.A. Young introduced him. Was it to Mikey? Yeah, Mikey as a good guy. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not liking it at all, because Mikey, I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know. There's a lot going on in this book. A lot. And I can't wait to find out, because Colonel Atkins crossed path with Mikey and Grant and Lincoln and Wyatt. And then in previous book with Fallon and Isaiah, that's where he was. I'm sorry, it's not in the Braemore series. It was in the Kismet Cove series. And Fallon, and with the book with Fallon and Isaiah, the family that Fallon takes in and then making her run the bakery is Colonel Atkins' family. So think about that. You know what I mean? Can you imagine what's coming next? Because this is going to be a hell of a series. You guys have to check it out because think about it. There's so much things coming up. There's Tommy and JD. There's Mikey and Charlie. There's I think it's okay. Now there's going to be, who else is it? I think, is that it? Well, then it will be a spin-off because then there's Colonel Atkins and now his family. But then you have the Braxmore series, which is going to be another series because that one is Savvy and Lincoln and India and and Owen's brother. I think his name is Donovan, something like that. So, there's books to come. So you guys stay tuned because D.A. Young never, ever, ever disappoints. So check it out, guys. Winner takes all. Let me know what you guys think, okay? Bye.